Now obviously there's no chapter of One Piece today, or yeah, so I thought maybe I should just drop the discussion that I said I was going to do a while back when I made a video on Battle of Yonkos, the Shanks vs Kaido shit. If you haven't seen that, link will be in the description below, so go check that out if you want to. If you don't, fine by me. Don't really have to, don't really give a fuck. But anyway, this video here is about my nigga, yeah, Crocodile, yeah, Mr. Zero, the king of sand, yeah, fuck Gara, yeah, you the real fuck boys, fuck Gara, fuck Gara. This is the real king of sand here, Crocodile. And a lot of niggas be sleeping on this guy, and I'm not liking the disrespect. Like, if you're a long time sub of mine, I'm not gonna say fan because I'm dead, that's just dead. If you're a long time sub of mine, you would know that Crocodile is my favorite character in One Piece, period. Nothing will ever change my mind about that. So when I see niggas downplaying this nigga, I'm like, bitch, get the who's your favorite character? Usopp, fuck out of here. Get the Usopp. get the fuck out of here. So obviously I'm gonna touch on a few things, yeah, that's been bothering me, because a lot of stupid retards like to say Crocodile is weak. When I address people that say stuff like that, like obviously their immediate response is, oh, he lost to Luffy. And I'm thinking, fam, if you're gonna base this off of who's got the most wins, then Crocodile still wins. Because in case you can't count, yeah, key stage 1 maths, Crocodile beat Luffy twice and Luffy beat him once. So if you're going against victories, Crocodile still beat Luffy, and he beat him effortlessly. And then a lot of niggas had to combat, well, he beat him when he had no gears, pre-time skip, no haki, no nothing. And then I can just literally say, because a lot of people love this nigga, I can literally come back and say, well, he did the same to Anaru, yeah? Does that make Anaru weak? Because if you actually believe that Anaru is weak, then obviously you are 100% a retard. Like nothing else. Anaru is not weak. I don't like him personally as a character. His character is shitty. His power is mad. Simple as. And then they could come, well, that's his natural weakness, rubber. And I could just say, what? Luffy used Crocodile's natural weakness in water. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Seriously, do you know what I'm getting at? Basically, all your fucking complaints, your arguments, they're invalid. Because as soon as I try to switch the same thing to another character, they automatically defend him because they like him. I'm biased towards Crocodile, but obviously I don't stray from the truth when I'm talking my shit, yeah? Understand that, I don't stray from the truth. Now, what you guys need to understand is that Oda himself, yeah? Oda himself confirmed that when it comes to both Crocodile and Anaru, he brought them on way too early, yeah? He put them on when the series was just catching his foot. Now what you have to understand is that Oda did not expect One Piece to blossom out into the open like how it is now. He didn't expect to become this huge phenomenon. He just wanted it to be like a 5-year project. So with that being said, he obviously nerfed Crocodile. Obviously the power of sand and the thing about Logia is that we know now that it shouldn't be, Luffy should not have defeated 2 Logias of that power, yeah, of that power so early on in the series, pre-gears, pre-time skip, even pre-time skip you should not have defeated the Logia, but pre-gear is just, that's when it just becomes a joke. Now people like to make jest of Crocodile because he supposedly doesn't have haki. What you need to understand is that in Alabasta, haki was not, I don't care what anyone says about, oh, Oda's the king of foreshadowing. Haki was not introduced. The only form of haki that we saw was fucking, what's it called? King Conqueror's haki with Shanks. We didn't see any form of observation or any form of armament haki. In fact, we never saw any form of armament haki until the time skip happened when Oda actually made it visually clear with the black armor. So you cannot tell if like I know a lot of older fans, they think that this guy is the king of foreshadowing. Listen, nigga, listen. Before I move on, listen. Let me touch on this real quick. Do you guys ever think it's a possibility that maybe he just does stuff on the whim. Like, listen, the speech with Law when he said, "Oh, the weak do not deserve I don't know, a time and place to die," blah blah, that fucking speech, a lot of you guys know it because you guys love to use that. And then later on down the line, Don Flamingo used the thing and you're like, "Oh, King of foreshadowing, this is why he got..." No, listen, you think all this sits there. I mean granted, he might think of arcs 2 years in advance, but do you guys really think he sits there and thinks, "Wow, this speech in 2 years time, I'm gonna make Don Flamingo..." Because it literally falls like 2 years ago, that speech that Law gave, and then Don Flamingo recently gave it like a couple, what, 10-15 chapters ago, and the niggas are, "Oh, King, do you really think he thinks, oh yeah, 2 years down the line, Don Flamingo's gonna say this and it's just gonna..." And yeah, I thought of this time. No, he maybe just thinks of it on a whim, and he's just that good that he makes you think that he thought about this years ago. Do not dick ride, yeah? Think of other stuff. That's the problem I have with you niggas. You don't think outside the box. You just see something and think, yeah. No, that's not how it works. Moving on, because I'm straying off topic. Here. When it comes to Crocodile and haki, you best believe he had haki. And I'm gonna refer this to Marineford. Like when Don Flamingo literally cut Crocodile's head off, like a lot of the Don Flamingo fanboys, "Oh, if he used haki, he would have killed Crocodile right there and then." I'm thinking, nigga, shut the fuck up. Who told you he never used haki? It has already been explained that Logias are skilled, especially skilled Logias like the Admiral's Crocodile, not Smoker, Crocodile, yeah? They can instinctively turn a specific part of their body into the elements that the devil fruit holds, so that an haki based attack will just go right through it. It was seen with Whitebeard in Marineford when he literally just put that glaive through Aokiji's chest. He used haki because everyone has claimed that, yeah, he used haki, but it didn't affect him because he turned that specific part of his body into ice, so it just went through his body completely. Another bit is where Marco and Vista both attack Aokinu and he came out unscathed because he turned both of that specific part into magma. Who told you that Don Flamingo didn't use haki on his strings? Yeah, because it is obvious he can use it on his strings because he was able to cut Smoker in Punk Hazard, so he can implement the haki into his strings. Who told you he didn't use it to cut Crocodile's head? But Crocodile is just that skilled in observation haki when it was actually added to his character, because it wasn't added back in Alabasta because haki was not there yet. It wasn't there until motherfucking... It wasn't really there. Like the only haki that was there was Conqueror's. Armor and observation wasn't classified way back in Alabasta. Who told you he didn't automatically, instinctively turn his neck into that sand figure just because he sensed that, yeah, the string was right there, was about to cut? Who told you his observation haki isn't just that fucking strong? Yeah, a lot of you niggas are gonna be shocked when you see this guy in the new world and he's OP as fuck. Yeah, get second Luffy ain't gonna do shit. The only thing, what I'm getting at here, let me tell you something, because a lot of niggas think, oh, since Luffy beat him, any nigga with haki can defeat Crocodile. What you guys need to understand is natural weakness is way more controversial than haki when it comes to a Logia, because if you think any nigga with haki can just defeat a Crocodile, then you're a retard. Like literally, haki is more easily avoided. Yeah, can I say avoided or dodge? It's more easily dodged as a Logia than your actual natural weakness. It sort of throws water and sand. Like you can't really do anything about that simply because you cannot go back into your element, seeing as you're just gonna be hard from now on because the water just makes you stiff and hard and shit like that. You understand me? But when it comes to haki, easily avoidable. Someone punches him with a haki attack, he can easily just make a hole in that specific area so that the haki blow literally just goes through him. Do you see what I'm getting at here? It's not, you can't just write off a character because he lost to Luffy pre-timeskip, pre-gears, because if you're gonna battle off Crocodile, you have to battle off Andrew as well, simply because they both lost to the same power of Luffy. No gears, no haki, no nothing. They lost to him, but that's because he exploited their weakness, and that's something you guys don't give Luffy credit for. He does have a brain. But like literally, he does have a brain. It's just that it just doesn't seem to push itself out there until he's actually in the zone of fighting. So what I'm getting at, the whole reason for this video is to explain to you guys, yeah, explain to you fucking idiots out there that Crocodile is a beast. He is a beast. He is a beast. If you guys think he became a warlord when he's down towards 80 million, do you know how small that is? You know how small that is? That's how you know the Marines saw him as a threat. The Marines, most definitely, you know he's a threat when Sengoku, the fleet admiral, like he thought he was lucky with Crocodile's grudge against him. He thought it was lucky, you know, as a fleet admiral saying, I thought we was lucky. Yeah, with Crocodile, nah fam, he's a beast. He's a beast. He showcased his power in Marineford. Yeah, he clashed with Don Flamingo, not that big since he was a kid, but like, all the likes to do a lot of these stuff that like he doesn't like big wigs going all out. He just likes to give us a little sneak preview so we can be hyped, and then he just says, nah fuck you nigga, you're not getting that yet. Yeah, he clashed with Don Flamingo. He stopped a swing of Mihawk, and no matter what, a lot of niggas are like trying to downplay that, saying, oh, he was only swinging enough to cut Robber. Like nigga, fuck out of it. As far as we can tell, when we've never seen Mihawk swing his sword with any type of emotion, all the time is the same. How do you fucking know he was adjusting his swing type? Stop bullshitting, stop it. Because if it was someone like Zoro, you'd be like, oh my god, he stopped Mihawk's sword, when this nigga just got vexed by butter knife. So fuck out of here, nigga, fuck out of here. Yeah, and you saw the shock in Mihawk's face when Crocodile stopped him. He was like, oh shit, this nigga, why the fuck you stopping me, fam? What the fuck? Yeah, because you know, everyone knows. You'd be a fool to think the warlords haven't clashed in the past. Yeah, if any nigga if haki can take out Crocodile, why haven't they taken him out? Why haven't they? Because they couldn't. It's not that easy, yeah, to take down the King of Sand, to take down the guy who can literally drain the life out of your body with a simple touch of his hand. Simple as fuck. I am done. Crocodile's a beast. Deal with it.